Sometimes, the world can feel very loud. For those of us who are introverted, we often seek quiet places. We find comfort in solitude, in the gentle hush of our own thoughts. This quiet is our sanctuary, a place where we can recharge our energy and feel like ourselves. But there is a difference between choosing to be alone and feeling lonely. Loneliness is not a choice. It is a quiet echo in an empty room, a feeling that no one truly sees or understands you. It's the heavy silence that settles in when you long for a connection, but don't know how to find it. This feeling can be especially hard for an introvert, who might already feel like an outsider in a world that celebrates being loud and outgoing. Many people believe that introverts want to be alone all the time, but that is not true. We are human, and like all humans, we crave connection. We need friendship. The difference is that we often prefer deep, meaningful connections with one or two people, rather than casual chats with many. The search for that one special friend can feel like a long and difficult journey. We watch others form groups easily, laughing and talking without a second thought. For us, it can feel like trying to speak a language we were never taught. The quiet we love can sometimes turn against us, becoming a wall that separates us from the very people we wish to know. Imagine being at a party. The music is thumping, and people are shouting over each other to be heard. An extrovert might feel energized by this, soaking in the social buzz. An introvert, however, might feel their energy draining away with every passing minute. It's not that we don't like people, it's that this kind of environment is overwhelming. We retreat into ourselves not because we are rude or uninterested, but because we are trying to protect our inner peace. This retreat can be mistaken for aloofness, making it even harder for others to approach us. The cycle of being misunderstood can deepen the sense of isolation, making the world feel like a stage where we don't know our lines. This deep-seated feeling of being on the outside looking in is where loneliness takes root. It's a quiet ache that grows over time. We might sit in a bustling coffee shop surrounded by people, yet feel completely invisible. The desire for a friend who understands our need for both quiet and connection becomes a constant, gentle hum in the back of our minds. We dream of someone who won't be put off by our silence, someone who can sit with us in comfort and quiet, and understand that it is a sign of trust, not disinterest. This longing for acceptance is at the heart of the introvert's struggle with loneliness. It's a silent plea to be seen for who we truly are. Introverts often live behind a veil of misunderstanding. Our quiet nature is frequently misinterpreted. People might think we are shy, which is a fear of social judgment. But introversion is not about fear. It is about how we respond to stimulation. We are simply more sensitive to it. A busy social event can feel like a sensory assault, leaving us tired and depleted. Others might see our reserved demeanor and assume we are unfriendly, uninterested, or even arrogant. They don't see the rich, vibrant world that exists inside our minds. They don't hear the thoughtful conversations we are having with ourselves, or the deep observations we are making about the world around us. This constant misinterpretation makes it difficult to form the very connections we crave. When you repeatedly feel misunderstood, it becomes tempting to stop trying. It can feel safer to stay within our own quiet world, where we don't have to explain our need for space or our preference for deep conversation over small talk. Small talk for many introverts can feel inauthentic and draining. We want to skip the weather and dive straight into what makes someone's heart beat faster, what they dream about, and what they fear. This desire for depth can be intimidating to some, creating another barrier to friendship. We are not trying to be difficult, we are simply wired for depth. The energy we have for socializing is like a battery. Extroverts seem to have a battery that recharges when they are around people. For introverts, our battery drains. This is why we might leave a party early or prefer a one-on-one coffee date over a large group gathering. It's not a rejection of others, it is an act of self-preservation. When we've used up our social energy, we need time alone to recharge. If we don't get that time, we can feel irritable, anxious, and overwhelmed. Explaining this need to others who don't experience it can be challenging. They might take it personally, thinking we don't enjoy their company, when the opposite is true. Because of these challenges, many introverts develop a keen ability to listen. While others are talking, we are observing. We notice the small details, the shift in someone's tone, the unspoken emotions behind their words. This makes us incredibly loyal and empathetic friends, if given the chance. We value our friendships deeply because we don't give them away lightly. When an introvert calls you a friend, it means they have chosen to share their precious energy and their inner world with you. It is a gift. But getting to that point requires someone to see past the quiet exterior and have the patience to discover the loyal heart that lies within. When the feeling of being misunderstood persists, loneliness can become a constant companion. This is not the peaceful solitude we choose. This is a painful isolation that feels imposed upon us. This kind of chronic loneliness has a profound impact on our mental health. It's like a slow, creeping fog that dulls the colors of life. What once brought joy can start to feel meaningless. The quiet that was once a comfort can become a source of anxiety. Our minds, which are usually a place of rich thought, can turn against us, replaying moments of social awkwardness or amplifying feelings of inadequacy. Loneliness makes us feel like we are fundamentally flawed. This persistent sadness can slowly transform into something more serious, like depression. The world starts to feel heavy, and simple tasks require enormous effort. Getting out of bed can feel like climbing a mountain. The motivation to pursue hobbies or interests fades away. We might withdraw even further, not because we want to, but because we no longer have the energy to face the world. This withdrawal can make the loneliness even worse, creating a downward spiral that is incredibly difficult to escape. Depression whispers lies in our ears, telling us that we are a burden, that no one would want to be our friend anyway, and that we will always be alone. The physical effects of loneliness are just as real. Our bodies hold the stress of our emotional pain. It can lead to trouble sleeping, a weakened immune system, and an increased risk of other health problems. Our minds and bodies are deeply connected, and the ache of a lonely heart can manifest as a physical ache in our chest. It feels like a constant weight, a pressure that never fully goes away. We might try to distract ourselves with work, books, or movies, but the feeling of being disconnected from humanity lingers beneath the surface, waiting for a quiet moment to reappear. It drains our vitality and makes the world seem gray and unwelcoming. This is why having just one person can change everything. A single friend who understands can be the anchor that keeps us from drifting away. They can be the voice of reason that counters the lies of depression. Their presence reminds us that we are not invisible, that we are worthy of connection and love. A true friend doesn't try to change us. They don't push us to be more outgoing or to attend loud parties. Instead, they meet us where we are. They appreciate our quiet nature and understand our need for both connection and solitude. This acceptance is a powerful antidote to the poison of loneliness. If you are an introvert feeling lost in loneliness, please know that there is hope. Taking the first step towards connection can feel terrifying, but it doesn't have to be a giant leap. It can be a small, gentle movement in the right direction. Start with what feels comfortable for you. Perhaps you can join a book club, a hiking group, or a pottery class. These activities provide a built-in topic of conversation, which can ease the pressure of making small talk. You are connecting over a shared interest, which naturally opens the door to deeper conversations. The focus is on the activity, not on forced socializing, which can feel much more manageable. Reaching out can also mean being a little more open with the people already in your life. Maybe there is a quiet colleague at work, or a neighbor you exchange polite smiles with. Consider taking a small risk. You could ask them if they want to grab a coffee or mention a movie you recently enjoyed. The invitation can be simple and low pressure. "I'm going to try that new coffee shop on Saturday. Would you like to join me?" Is much less intimidating than, "Do you want to be my friend?" Let the connection grow naturally, one small interaction at a time. The goal is not to collect friends, but to find one or two kindred spirits who resonate with you. Sometimes, the weight of loneliness is too heavy to carry on your own. In these moments, reaching out for professional help is a sign of incredible strength. A therapist or counselor can provide a safe, non-judgmental space for you to explore your feelings. They can help you understand the roots of your loneliness and develop strategies for building connections in a way that honors your introverted nature. They can be your first trusted connection, a guide who walks with you as you find your way back to the light. There is no shame in asking for help. It is an act of courage and self-love. You deserve to feel supported. Remember, your quiet nature is a gift, not a flaw. You have a depth of thought and a capacity for empathy that is rare and beautiful. There are others out there just like you, people who are also looking for a meaningful connection. You are not alone in your feelings. The world may be loud, but there are quiet places and quiet people waiting to be discovered. Be patient and gentle with yourself. Your person is out there, someone who will cherish your quiet heart and find comfort in your peaceful presence. Keep your heart open, even just a little. Help is always available and connection is always possible. You are not alone.